said, I wasn't going to talk about Offset and his matrimonial issues and things like that. It's been quite the roller coaster. But since they called me a lie, and he was in my comments on Instagram calling me a lie when I first unveiled 2 years ago that he was sleeping with this woman, and he had in fact gotten her pregnant, and she was his main mistress. He got in my comments and threatened to sue me. She doubled down and said she didn't know Offset. Come to find out, I didn't even know Pre was somewhat related to me. She has a baby with my first cousin. And I didn't know that Offset was sleeping with her. But she has a best friend whose name is Lil Blue, has been out here dragging her and exposing her and saying that Offset allegedly paid for her to get rid of the baby, and paid the best friend for not telling about getting rid of the baby. But she said, forget all that NDA stuff, because he allegedly put them on an NDA and told them to be quiet. But now that everything has been announced and a separation has been made, there's been a line, so we're told. We don't know what to believe at this point. But it's interesting how she's kind of said for years that, for the last 2 years, that she don't know this man, never seen this man, wouldn't know him if she saw him on the street. And her best friend has been out here telling her business and even told me. I even called my cousin to ask if he knew about Offset. He was like, please leave me out of this. It told me everything that I needed to know. But now Pre is online telling us everything that we need to know. Let's see the receipt, shall we? Because this man threatened to sue me. Pre says, at Offsettern, I'm confused why you steady being messy behind closed doors like you ain't been inquiring about a divorce since last summer. Well, if you didn't know this man, never saw this man, how would you know about a divorce? And 2, I told you to keep it P 3 weeks ago. You steady throwing rocks. So says the mistress. And so here's my thing. I can care less about the other party involved, but this man, like I said, came for me. Said he was gonna do this and do that because we put out that he was sleeping with a white girl in their marital home and sleeping with Pre. It was 2 for 1 during that summer. I'll never forget. It was when I was being told that my kids would never go to college. Do you remember that conversation? I like to remind people that I really do this out here and that I don't just get up here just playing games with people. I really do this, and I really know what I know, and I know why I know. And there's a lot of people that pay a lot of money to stop what I know. The only reason we're doubling back is because I'm trying to figure out, how did Gossip in the City get an email about Offset inquiring about a divorce and her doubling down saying that he had been inquiring about a divorce last year, and there's an email with Offset's email and a lawyer attached to this email. Let's read these receipts, shall we? Per our discussion, attached is a contract for legal services regarding divorce representation. I will also send this contract via electronic signature request for your convenience. You will receive a separate email notification. Also, I have attached an invoice for the $30,000 retainer. The invoice includes wire instructions. I'm also including a payment link here as well. Lastly, I'm finalizing the divorce complaint. Once you return the signed contract and return the payment, I will send over the divorce complaint for your review and my approval. Note that I will not file anything without your approval and authorization. Let me know if you have any questions. You can reach me directly at my cell. I look forward to working with you again. Sincerely, Oyemi Enia Fari, attorney at law. Okay? And so it seems like this email was sent to Pre from Offset to let Pre know that she no longer had to be on the side, that she could now be on the front and be main. Now that a divorce has been filed, this is just my intuition speaking here, okay? Because this is what always happens. They always want to be first. And she's been around for a long time with Set. Tells me that he sent the email, let's just say allegedly, to Pre to prove that him and his wife were done. And so now that something has been filed, she's not liking the way he's moving, because this is not what you said. You said you were done. Why are you up over there? Why are you still over there? You supposed to be over here, and I've been waiting patiently for you to come home and be a stepfather to my niece. My niece. That's just my opinion of what I think happened and what is happening behind the scenes. And she told him to keep it a P 3 weeks ago. but yet he's still steady running the other way. But she's been holding it down behind the scenes and waiting for her turn to finally be claimed. You my cousin, Pre. And I don't like that you had to wait all these years just to be recognized. And now you want to call him out because he didn't fall through on his plan. But you got to understand, his plan is getting messed up himself because he should have filed first, and then he would have been able to claim spousal support and some other stuff and everything like that. But now he got to play the game right to get the money that he needs to keep you up. But I promise you, this don't make me happy whatsoever.
Hey, dummy! Are you retarded or just plain stupid? Look, I'm Forrest Gump.
You got to see the type of blessings that God put in my life. Oh, hi. Anyways.
Say something. A woman can cheat on me, and I probably wouldn't leave her, depending on. Listen.
I'm listening.
Depending on the value of the woman. Would you, depending on the value of a woman, and depending on the situation, I wouldn't just up and leave a woman like that. If she, like if she cheated on me, right, and I was like this, and the reason is I got something to do with it, and if I really dug deep inside and felt like it was something that I had something to do with, I probably wouldn't just up and leave her like that. Like I just wouldn't. I would figure out the situation, figure out how it happened. If I want to be real petty, and the value of this woman.
Yeah.
How about she run a Fortune 500 goddamn company, right? And I'm not gonna let a little get between
Even the computer saying,
computer like preach. That's what the computer said. I'm not gonna let a little man get between us and our finances and what we doing.
Right.
Now, if you ain't doing it and you get some bye-bye, motherfucker, I'm out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? The value of the woman.
I do.
And women do the same thing. Like, if they had a successful guy or whatever, they gonna tolerate a little bit more than what they do with some deadbeat mother. And I'm the same way with women. I'm like this, yo. If you cheat on me and you got a 500 company, I just be like, just don't do that again.
Yeah, I think there's some truth to what you're saying. It used to be a time where women would only have a sexual relationship if they felt something for the guy.
Absolutely.
In order for them to step outside of a relationship that they're in, they really had to feel something for that guy. If they're married, I don't care if they're a fiance or whatever the case may be. But in these women have a lot of the mindset like a guy. They'll sleep with a guy and think nothing about that guy and go sleep with that guy. And they've adopted a man's mindset because they see, well, man's doing it. Why can't I do it?
Absolutely. And who says they can't?
They
and
do
so
it.
therefore, what you gonna do? You gonna let your emotions keep you broke? Because that's what you could do. Your emotions will keep you broke out here, brother.
What's her job in that Fortune 500 company?
What's her job?
Is she the CEO, the CFO, the VP?
She the CEO of this boy, and she is the top dog.
Yeah.
Don't do it again. That's what I'm gonna tell her.
You know that hurt your boy, right?
Hey, bro, come on now, dog. Come on, man.
A lot of shit pissed me off. Like we got Offset and Cardi B going through with their divorce. It's fucked up, you know. I keep seeing these celebrity relationships not actually making it the long haul, and we actually want to see this play out different. You know, we want to see them grow old together and stuff like that. And a lot of these celebrity couples just can't make it past 2 years once the uh, investment stage has left, and they're having to be in reality more and more. They're choosing to leave, and they're choosing to go find something different. Men included, I believe. Men are actually getting bored with women, trying to withhold sex from them, trying to stop them from doing certain things and not letting them go out with their family or their friends and stuff like that. It's kind of fucked up that we get put in a prison pretty much being in a relationship. It doesn't actually even make any sense to constantly uh, try to make it work in certain marriages and relationships. You know, most of the time it's just all bad and it's just done with, and either she's gonna file or you're gonna file. And it seems like Offset was already looking into this. He was already getting caught cheating year after year. It's been like 3 years straight that he's been caught cheating. Being caught out and about with different women and stuff like that. Uh, Cardi B admitted that they already have been living in the same house for years, and well, they got different houses, and every time Offset get caught cheating, she goes to the other house and stuff like that. And yeah, it gets sticky. No telling if she's cheating as well, and they're you know they're on a break, and next thing you know, Offset gets caught with the woman out in the streets and stuff like that. While they're on the 5 month, 6 month break, it's just difficult, man. It's just difficult to be a man and not actually fall to temptations like so many of us do. It's fucked up that, you do choose a woman and you damn near have to stay loyal to that woman, or you're risking a whole lot of finances. You're risking a whole lot of heartbreak and exposure, and people want to throw all your business out on the internet and talk shit about you and make up lies and slander or whatever the case might be. Some lawyers could be coming out talking shit about you or whatever. It's just fucked up that we have to take all these precautions and make sure that it doesn't fail. That the marriage doesn't fail, that the relationship doesn't fail. You hold it in high regard. You try to make it work so much, and slowly but surely, it does just go to the wayside after 2, 3 kids and everything else. You see that it just still just can't work out. But it is what it is, man. We want to see these relationships work, from the celebrities all the way to the normal people, and it's just seeming like since people have so many different choices in the world, they feel like they got their world in their fingertips, just jumping on the phone. They don't have to respect people like they used to. They don't have to stay by somebody's side and rock it out and go through a little bit of infidelity here and there, or go through arguments like they used to. They're just choosing to up and leave in certain situations. So it is what it is. More and more people are going to experience this. More and more people are just seeing what the dating world has become. From rich and famous to just the normal people out here. It is what it is, though. Sometimes acceptance, and we ain't having it. Like, comment, subscribe.